If you meet one of these women, just run away. Just go quietly. Don't stay away from these types of women. Hello guys, how are you? I hope you guys are okay. Back again with dating and relationship tips. Video this time for the men. But if there is a woman, it doesn't matter anymore. Calculate, add your insight. Okay, so guys, we will discuss 7 types of women to avoid to date. As usual, before we begin, don't forget to like the video first, please. Thank you. So before I once made a video of a man full of reflexes that women should avoid dating. In reality, although many feel the world, it's just full of man, guys and good woman. It's not like that. In fact, there are also the woman who, very problematic, which can be a big problem if you try to build a relationship with them. And I want to start introducing you to some of them now. Kai Kyung. I told the woman in the other video before, all that I'm going to describe, you have to deal with it properly first. Because sometimes we don't have a clear view of what actually happened. Sometimes our perception of someone isn't completely accurate. And we're jumping to conclusions. With limited information, it can even be wrong. So it's good to fully deal with the problem. And if they can't be fixed, time to say let it go or eliminate it altogether. If necessary. Okay, so let's just talk about 7 types of women that should be avoided to dating. Number 1, Miss Beautiful. But don't bring anything to the table. If you meet a beautiful woman, but it has no value other than the appearance of the distance. Listen, I believe physical attraction is important, but don't let you be blind to appearance until you don't realize. If she doesn't bring added value to your life, maybe now she doesn't have much experience or opportunity to develop themselves. But the point is, you need a woman who can give you peace, support and inspiration. It's not just a headache and a burden. Okay, for example, there's a girl who might be really pretty, but she doesn't have a hobby. They don't have a purpose in life. And I don't have anything else to offer in your relationship other than physical appearance. And don't be surprised there is a woman like this. You might be fascinated by her beauty at the beginning, but after a while you'll feel empty and dissatisfied. In that relationship, you need someone that can add value to your life. Not just physically attractive. It is also important to understand that bring something shirt, not just about financial or material. You may have a financially stable and sufficient resources, so what you need is a woman who can provide emotional support, give encouragement, and help you achieve your life goals. Stay away from women who are just beautiful, but don't bring other values to the table. Number 2, miss with toxic attitude. A woman with a bad attitude will drain your energy completely. Maybe now you can tolerate or even think it's funny, but in the long run, it will make you feel better. Stress. Bad attitude is a sign of a problem to be addressed. Sometimes we are the same bodily appearance. Or maybe she has a lot of money, but don't let it blur your vision to his bad attitude. Bad attitudes can come in many forms, like always complaining, always pessimistic, or always angry for no apparent reason. If you're used to a bad attitude, because maybe you grew up in the same neighborhood, you might feel like it's normal. But believe me, in the long run, this bad attitude will ruin your relationship. You need someone who can provide energy, positive, and support. Now, what makes you stressed and frustrated? If you see any signs of this bad attitude, from the beginning, talk to her. If she wants to change and improve his attitude, that's a good. But if she's defensive and doesn't want to admit his mistakes, you better find someone else. You deserve a healthy and positive relationship. Now we jump to number 3. Miss Drama Baby Daddy. Avoid women who have drama with their children's fathers. I'm not saying you have to stay away from all single mothers, but if there's any unfinished drama, it will be a big problem for your relationship. Don't get into situations that will stress you out because of an external issue that she brought. For example, there is a woman who is always noisy with her ex, husband, or the father of her children. Every time you guys get together, there's always drama and the fight that never ends. It's not just stressing you out. It can also affect your relationship with her child. Your son can't get into a situation like this because it will drain you of energy and time. If you are really interested in this woman, discuss this matter with him. Ask if she can finish the drama. This before y'all go any further in the relationship. If she could, that's a good. But if you're not, you better find another woman who doesn't bring drama in his life. Okay, next, number 4. Miss who said appearance is not important. If you care about your physical appearance, once again, if you care about your physical appearance, but if you're not, skip this point. Even he rarely wants to take a bath, not brushing teeth for 1 week, until the tooth shit collects in the teeth gums. If you don't care, just kiss her. But again, if you care about physical appearance, avoid women who say that appearance doesn't matter and doesn't want to take care of himself. A healthy relationship need a physical attraction that is maintained. If she doesn't care about keeping up appearances, for you, it could be a big problem in the future. A lot of people think that wanting couples who keep up appearances is a superficial thing, but the fact that physical attraction is an important part of a relationship. You need someone who can make you feel attracted and enchanted, not the one who is ignorant of his appearance. If you meet with a woman who has an appearance, mentality is not important. Talk to her. Explain that maintaining the appearance of is part of keeping relationships healthy and interesting. If he wants to change and started caring more about her looks, that's a good. But if you're not, you better find another woman that goes along with you. In this case. Okay guys, next, number 5. Miss to independent patient. Don't get me wrong first. Let me explain slowly. Okay, so like this, women who are too independent and have a mentality, I don't need a man, could ruin the dynamics of the relationship. Healthy relationships need interdependence and contribution to each other. That he's unable to accept help or support from you, it can be toxic to your relationship. Independence is good, but being too independent can be a problem. Women who are too independent may have high walls and don't want to depend on anyone, including you. It can make you feel needed and disrespected in relationships. If you meet a woman who is too independent, talk to her. Explain that in a healthy relationship, you guys need to support each other and depend on each other. If she could understand and start being more open to receiving help and support, it's great. But if not, you better find another woman who is more balanced. In this case, the sixth miss who doesn't know how to listen. A woman who can't listen to you well could be a sign of a lack of respect or poor communication. Notice if he interrupts often or talks more than you. If he can't listen well, your relationship will be full of problems. Communication. Communication is the key to a healthy relationship. If you feel like she's not listening to you or always interrupt when you talk, it's a sign that she might not respect your opinion or don't care what you say. This can be a big problem in the long run. If you see these signs, talk to her again. All right? How did Jeannie explain that? You need someone you can listen well and respect your opinion. If she could evolve and start listening more, that's good. But if you don't, you better find another woman. They are better at communication. Okay, last, and it's no less important. Number 7. That is Miss who never takes responsibility. Avoid women who never take responsibility for any mistakes or problems in his life. If she's always blaming others and never introspect, that's her sign not ready for a healthy relationship. You need a partner who can admit mistakes and willing to change for the good of the relationship. Taking responsibility is a sign of maturity and readiness for a healthy relationship that she's always dodging and don't want to admit their mistakes. It's a sign that she's not ready. For a serious relationship, you need someone who can learn from your mistakes and want to change for the good of relationships. If you see these signs, talk to her. Explain that in a healthy relationship, you need to take each other's responsibility and learn from mistakes. If he could evolve and start being more responsible, that's good. But if you're not, you better find another woman who is more mature and ready for a serious relationship. Well, that's 7 types women you should avoid dating. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to watch more videos on this channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video.